Guys, back again with another video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all doing well. Welcome to my returning subscribers and my new subscribers. Welcome to you all. Now y'all, for the food, like Lip say. For the food. So y'all, I just made a big breakfast. Thank God for another day. And to be able to enjoy this food, digest it, eat it, and all that. And also, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Y'all, I thank God, for the food, that I'm able to enjoy it, smell it, digest it, taste it, all of that good stuff. But, yeah, so I have 2 strips of bacon, 2 sausage patties, 2 pancakes, home fries with egg whites. I like fried egg whites and some brown rice grits. And I have me my tres leche tea. 3 cups, 3 milks tea, So yeah, I use whole milk, carnation milk, and sweetened condensed milk. So let's say grace and get it in. Amen. This is a lot of food. I may probably eat 1 bacon, 1 sausage, and 1 pancake. Yeah. Did y'all see that? Look at that goodness. Look at that goodness. God is great. He's greatly to be praised. God is great to my soul. God is great. He's greatly to be praised. God is great. God is great. God is great to my soul. All right, y'all. Yeah. I don't know where that song came from, but I grew up in the church, so songs just be popping up. I'm like, huh? What? What are you trying to say, God? But yeah. I had to edit the last video. I had to wait till it renders, save to my phone, delete the other video, and, and make space on my phone for this video. And in the meantime, in between time, this was sitting here getting colder by the second. Y'all see that egg white there? It looks like an omelet. But it's nothing in there. I have the green peppers and onions are in the home fries. So I did this differently. I made this differently. I boiled the potatoes first for like 10 minutes. And then while I was boiling, I was sauteing the onions and the jalapenos. Yes, I use jalapenos. I took the seeds out. Whenever I use jalapenos, I take the seed out. I try to get it out as much as I can. Sometimes I miss some. It don't bother me. Oh, some hot sauce. I know y'all saying, girl, you use a lot of hot sauce. I sure do. I sure do. I need a new bottle, but by the time y'all see this video, I'll probably have a new bottle. I didn't plan to record this, y'all. I'm saying, you know what? Let me get in here. Have my music playing. This potato is good. Homemade ranch dressing is the best. And I have another sauce that I make too. Like the white sauce they use on the gyro. White sauce, I think they call it tzatziki sauce, something like that. I call it white sauce. But that's the one I use with the cucumbers and the yogurt. I use yogurt in this too. But this is more easier to make than to cut up a cucumber, let it sit for 30 minutes. I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to eat. Oh, I put a little, this right here makes it taste like it has butter on it. Even though I cooked the pancakes in butter this time, I didn't cook it in bacon grease. I gotta watch my cholesterol. I don't cook much with bacon, but I said bacon. I don't cook much with butter, but I sure do love my olive oil. But I never cook pancakes in olive oil. I don't know how that would taste. So I'm gonna probably eat half of these too. Oh, God is good. God is good. Good day, everyone. Every day above the ground is Thanksgiving. You don't have to wait till Thanksgiving Day, the holiday, November. You know, I don't know what year it's going to be on this year, but every day above the ground is Thanksgiving to me. You're giving God another day. You're giving God thanks for another day. So, you don't have to wait till Thanksgiving and say, oh, it's Thanksgiving. I eat. What's that line Nicki Minaj said? I ain't missing no meals. No. But, ooh, you could taste that butter in it. Usually I use bacon. I prefer butter than bacon grease for my pancakes. And cook it in a cast iron pan too. Let that pan get nice and hot, y'all. Don't throw that butter in that pot until your cast iron is like sizzling. And then when you throw that butter in there, move it all around and sizzling. Pour that batter in that hot butter. That batter, yeah, okay. So potatoes make me full, and pancakes make me full because they are carbs. I feel like I'm mad on IHOP. Ramona's kitchen. You know what to do with the 2 pancakes, the 2 sausages, and 2 things. Oh, I could have made biscuit too, but I've been seeing too much. But yeah, every day above the ground is Thanksgiving. It's another day to give God thanks for everything. You know? Thank God for another day. Thank God to be able to cook. Thank God for the food in the house to cook. You know? You know, when people be like, they want a blessing or something, they always think it's financial, like money. Blessings is not always money. It can be health. You know they say wealth is health, or health is wealth? Yeah, either way. Wealth is health, or health is, yeah. Health is wealth is health, or health is wealth. One of those. You know, those blessings, you know, those are blessings too. Opening your eyes is a blessing. Having a roof over your head is a blessing. You know? Whether you're staying with family or not. You under a roof is a blessing. Having clothes on your back, you know, put clothes on is a blessing. It's a blessing to be alive. That's a present from God. To be alive is a present and a blessing. I ain't getting holier than thou on y'all though, but If I had some strawberries or grapes, or watermelon, I have it here. But this is delicious, y'all. I just want to sit back and eat this and put on Netflix. I don't know when y'all gonna see this, but happy day. Another day. Let me see something. So how's everybody doing today? Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all doing good. Nah. I put the potatoes in. Oh. I'm missing the party here. The eggs and the grits is everything. Ooh. Throw that in there. Throw this egg in there. Oh my God, I love eggs and grits. I never used to care too much for eggs and grits by themselves. I used to always have meat with it. But now I can eat eggs and grits by themselves. Oh, let me tell y'all. I cooked all this on two eyes, a stove. Because, you know, I had the other side with my dish rack on there. And I only used 2. Oh, and the oven. So, I only used two eyes on the stove. And the oven I have. And once the potatoes boiled, I took that, added into the pan with the onions and jalapenos. Then I mixed them all around. Then I threw that in the oven. Then I freed up the 2 eyes on the stove, and I made my grits and I made my pancakes. So, hey, sometimes you gotta work with what you have, you know. Make do with what you have. Y'all, I ain't talking right now. I gotta eat. Let me do ASMR style. Now let me stop. Not the ASMR style. Y'all, I came a long way with my gluten-free pancakes. But I came a long way. Like when I started being gluten-free or started, you know, gluten-free, you know, not by choice, I learned how to make my own pancake batter from scratch. Before I found out that they sell gluten-free pancake mix. But I already liked it this way. And I've been doing it this way for years. Yup. How I always make it, I've been making it like that for years. And come to find out, I don't need a beater to whisk the pancake batter. I just can get you all good whisk. Boom. I've been working harder, not smarter. All this time. It took me to 2023 to realize that I don't need a whisk to make them pancakes. And I've been making this pancake batter since 2015. And it took me to 2023 to realize I don't need a daggone whisk. I mean, beater. Just use it, get you a good, you know, get that wrist, get you a good, And same with the oat bread. I don't need a whisk for that either. I could just do, I don't need a beater for that either. I could just whisk. And same with the bread that I made, the flatbread, the gluten-free flatbread. I don't need a whisk. I don't need a whisk or a hand mixer. All I gotta use is my hands, like how I do my biscuits. Bring all the ingredients to come together. I've been working harder, not smarter these past years. Like my oat bread, my gluten-free flatbread, biscuit dough, pancake batter, or I could, well, not the biscuit dough. All those that I said minus the biscuit dough. But the oat bread, the pancake batter, and the gluten-free flatbread. Oh, I could just say gluten-free whole grain bread, because that's what it is. Because I use this. Let me show y'all. I use this. This is the flour I use in my flatbread, and that's whole grain right there. Now this is some good flour right here. Sorghum. I don't even know how to say it, but I know it's good stuff in it. You know? Good stuff. And they also have, like, they have like the it's not popcorn, but it's popcorn, but it's much smaller. But it's not called popcorn. I forgot what they call it, but that's good too. That's the closest I'm going to ever get to popcorn. This food is good. I already left this food sitting around long enough. I don't need to get up to go show y'all right now. I'm not going to eat all of this. I'm going to eat one pancake. Not one, well, half of, because I'm eating 2 together right now, but I'm going to save half. So I'm only going to eat one. I don't even want the sausage, to be honest with you. I can take either the sausage or the bacon. Y'all can't see the plate. I hope y'all can see that. Okay. I don't want it to knock over. Oh, wow. There's like a skin on there. I like this part. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh my goodness. Alright, y'all. I knew my husband was gonna call. I said he gonna call me, watch. And sure enough he did. But yeah, so let me show y'all this too. While I was up, I said, you know, let me just go get it. So this too is good too. This is, it's from Nature's Nate. Nature Nates. And it says what? Better than popcorn. Pop sorghum. I don't know how to say that, but it's really good. Avocado oil and sea salt. Ooh, this is so delicious. I was tearing these up at one point, and then this is the closest I'm gonna ever get to popcorn. Y'all see the little things in it? There's no kernels, but it's delicious, y'all. It's delicious, for real. It is. You can take this with you to the movies, sprinkle this in your hand, you know. Delicious, for real. I'm not playing about that. I'm serious. It's delicious. But yeah, like I was saying, I like this part of the egg when you fry it. I'm running out of grits. I mean, I have more grits in the pot. I always make 2 servings when I make grits. You know? For today and then tomorrow. I don't know what I just did with that. Oh, it's way over there. Wait a minute. Well, we're going to stop wasting paper towels. Using up paper towels like that. I'm so sad. I was about to say, using up paper towels like that. Paper towels don't grow on trees. But it's made from trees, I'm pretty sure. My eyes are getting heavy. My eyes are getting weary. My back is getting really tight. If you know, you know. That was from a theme song to a TV show. One of my favorite TV shows. What? I'm full, y'all. And I didn't even put a dent in my eggs. I put a dent in the home fries and the grits. Maybe my husband would eat the bacon and sausage and the pancakes. Not wasting no food here. Waste not, want not. I remember before I used to drown my pancakes in syrup. I don't do that now. And usually, when I have pancakes, I don't drink tea. I got tea. Because the pancake is sweet. And when you eat something sweet, it cancels out the sweet drink. Like one time I did that, and that was the first time I noticed that. I ate something sweet and I drank I think it was my oat bread. I ate my oat bread, right, with the tea. And I'm like, why does it taste like I don't have no sugar? I mean, you know, like no condensed milk in it. No sweetened condensed milk in it. I'm like, it tasted like it had no sugar in it. All because when you eat and drink 2 things that has sugar in it, whatever you drink first or whatever you eat, whatever you consume first, the second thing is going to be bland. It's going to taste like it has no salt, no sugar in it. You know? So like I ate the oat bread first, right? The oat bread was sweet. And then I drank the tea that, you know, it tastes like I ain't have no sugar in it. Even though I know I put sugar in it, so because I tasted it before I ate it. You know, oat bread. So I don't know. I've just noticed that recently. Like, so like whenever I eat my oat bread, I can't drink no tea with it. I gotta have a cup of milk. Or like whenever I have tea, I can't eat nothing sweet with it. But I did it today though, because I have all of this. But I said, oh my goodness. Whatever you consume first, that other thing is gonna not. It's gonna taste like it'll have no sugar in it. Even though you know you put sugar in both of the like me, I know I put sugar in my oat bread. I know I put sugar in my tea. They both sweet. But for some reason it cancels out one or the other. So if I drink the tea first, then oat bread's gonna taste like it has no sugar in it. If I eat the oat bread first, gonna drink the tea, gonna taste like the tea not gonna have no sugar in it. Tea's gonna taste like it has no sugar in it. I said, oh man. So, yeah. So, I usually, you know, whenever I make breakfast, I make sure I don't have nothing sweet. And I won't, I'll make the tea. But yeah. This is so good. I'm going to eat this eggs and grits. I don't care about nothing else on this plate. Oh, let me eat the rest of this home fries. Cheers. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm sorry I ain't offer y'all any. Telling y'all. You gotta get it while it's hot. You know? You gotta get it while it's hot. Ooh. Y'all probably was saying, girl, calm down. Like Terry Crews said in White Chicks, you sure can put it away. He said, you sure can put that away. Meaning the food, like, you know. Because he was with one of the Wayne brothers, but he was just dressed up as one of the other, another girl. So, Terry Crews didn't know that was a man, pretending to be a woman. That was funny. I haven't seen that movie in years. I know my nieces, they love that movie. Shante, Sharice, and Tamia. And they all close in age too. And their birthdays is close and together too. I think that's cool how that happened, Like Shante was born July 30th. I forgot the year. Tamia was born August 4th. And Sharice was born August 3rd. And they are so close. Their birthday is close on the calendar, and they're close in real life. I like that, I like being close, I like that. Seeing my nieces, and they went to, where they went for their birthday? They suckers. Like I said, their birthdays are close together, so they celebrated it, 2023 together. So, I think that was nice. They went to, I think Las Vegas. I've never been to Las Vegas. That means I gotta get out there, do what I gotta do. But it was nice that they spend their birthday. They celebrate their birthday. That was nice. All grown up now. Wait, is Sharice in her 20s? Oh my God, I don't even know. And I got 2 nieces before those 3. So, So, Um, Shantae is my oldest sister's daughter. First, third one. Um, Therese is also my older sister, youngest daughter. And so my older sister have 4 daughters. So, and then my twin sister is, to me, is my. So yeah, yep. They all grow so fast. You know who's more likely to be in my video out of the 3 of them? Shantae. I know. Yep. And then my 2 oldest nieces. My first oldest niece has 3 kids. So I think that makes me a grand aunt. And then my second oldest niece, Felicia, my oldest niece, is my oldest sister's daughter. And my second oldest niece is my oldest second born daughter. So they both have, well, my first oldest niece has 3 kids. My second oldest niece was Kat. She has 2 kids. I told her, I was like, listen, you gonna have your second kid before me. And she said, the devil is a liar. Boom, she had a second kid before. I said, you gonna have, she was like, I'm not having my second kid until you have yours. Boom. She had a second kid. I said, you gonna have it before me. And she did. She did. I told her before too. I said, you pregnant, right? She said, the devil is a liar. And then boom, she was pregnant. When I was pregnant with my son, you know. So my son and her son are around the same age. Well, you know, like when he turns an age, like May, June, July, August. 3 months later, he turns an age. So, you know, so they the same age, but 3 years apart. 3 months apart. Sorry. So, yeah. So I said, you gonna have a second baby before me. The devil is a liar. Even though she's had the baby, the devil's still a liar though. But you know. But yeah. She don't say nothing about it. I'm like, okay. I said, what? Okay. I said, what? You gonna have your what? Okay. I don't really care too much for this unless it's on a sandwich or something. But to eat it by itself, like when I eat my breakfast, my nasty, greasy, dirty breakfast sandwich, I like it with that. But to eat it by itself, maybe I should have ate it with the grits, but this is what's left, y'all. And I know my husband gonna eat the rest of this, because I can't do it. But yeah, I said, remember I told you, you gonna have your second kid. But yeah. Cheers, y'all. That was a delicious breakfast. This is my lunch too. So this is breakfast and lunch. Brunch. What time is it? Okay, it's 11:22 a.m. But it's still my brunch. This is brunch, y'all. Well, I thought for it to be brunch, you had to have something that has lunch in it. I didn't I don't know. But this is brunch, okay? Because I'm eating between breakfast and lunch. So it's brunch, okay? Okay. Oh, this tea. Oh, my God. I got to go, y'all. This tea. Oh, they don't sell this. You got to make this. This is not sold in stores. You got to make this. You got to get your own. Everybody likes coffee. I love tea. I am so silly. For real. My eyes are getting heavy. I feel like I'm ready to go to sleep. I need a nap. Kick off my shoes. Give me a blanket. Go lay on the couch. Turn all the lights on. Turn all the lights off. Turn the lights down low. put the TV on Netflix, watch a few minutes of a show, or the next thing you know, the show is watching me, or the movie. Delicious, y'all. Delicious. And I'm not just saying that because Queen D said it. This right here is worth diabetes. Now, let me stop just playing. No, it's not. I'm not joking. I'm not gonna joke like that. It's not worth diabetes. It's not. But it's worth it. It's worth it. But even though my doctor said my sugar levels is good and my cholesterol levels is good, that don't mean I gotta go be bad, I'm bad though. I'm bad like LL Cool J said, I'm bad, because my doctor be like, avoid this food, avoid that food. Man, I've been avoiding food since 2011. Like, dang, I ain't gonna have nothing left to eat if I avoid everything. I already avoid everything from the sea. I was able to eat fish. I can't eat that no more. I was robbed of that. I can't eat anything with gluten. I'm robbed of that. Like, I cut back on everything in 2011 to 2014, 15. I didn't eat, like, all the stuff you see on this plate right here. The only thing I was able to eat back then probably was the bacon and the home fries and the sausage. I wasn't able to eat the egg whites. At least I thought I couldn't. I wasn't, the pancakes. 2021 to 2014, 15. I don't remember when did I really start. I think it was 2015, but between 2011 and 2015, I wasn't able to eat grits. I didn't find this grits yet. I wasn't able to eat pancakes. I wasn't able to eat the egg whites. So I would only have the sausage, the bacon, and the home fries. That's would have been it. So you want me to cut back on what? What? Cut back on what? I done cut back on everything for 3 years. I ain't have no mac and cheese for 3 years. I ain't have a cake for 3 years. My 3 birthdays went by. Let me see. 2011, 2012, like 4 or 5 birthdays went by. 2011. No, maybe 2012, 2013, 14. Like maybe 3 or 4 I didn't start making cake till, I don't know, maybe late 2014, early 2015, around there. So I went 3 years without a cake for my birthday. I think it was like after after my birthday when I found out I was allergic to gluten and stuff like that. So I went 3 years without a cake for my birthday. 3 years without waffles. 3 years without bagels. Anything with gluten in it. 3 years I went without. I had to go to Thanksgiving 3 times. 3 years with no mac and cheese. I ain't eat mac and cheese for like 3 years, but I was robbed of those years. And then I started finding substitutes. So, I still haven't found a substitute. Well, I could make my own bread, but why? When I can use waffles. But anywho, in my whole grain gluten free flatbread, I could do that. But yeah, and my oat bread now. So those are breads okay. But yeah. Yeah, and then you talk about cut back on this. I cut back on enough stuff. I still can't eat croissants, unless they have a gluten-free one, or unless I make it myself. But I haven't had donuts, cookies, mac and cheese, waffles, pancakes, certain cereals, fried chicken with the breading on it. I said mac and cheese, right? Yeah. Eggs. I went years without a lot of stuff. And I just recently started eating eggs. So, cut back on what? I already missing out on, and I can't eat store-bought pizza. I gotta make my own pizza. And I went years without pizza, too. Child, you want me to cut back on what? I'm not going to cut back. I mean, I'm going to cut back, but I'm not going to stop. You want me to stop eating this? You want me to stop eating that? Talking about my doctor. Oh, I didn't realize it was that far in the video. Dang. But yeah, I haven't had popcorn until I found this. But before then, it was rice cakes. I used to break up some rice cake, melt some butter, season it, put it in the oven to toast it, and my son loved it. Now I got this. So yeah, I couldn't have tacos. I couldn't have regular burgers with the regular buns on it, hot dogs with the buns on it. Child, and you want me to stop eating what? Cut back on what? If I cut back on anything else, I won't have nothing to eat. No, let me stop. All right, y'all. Good conversation. I'm going to let y'all go because, I probably could talk to y'all to the 44 minutes, but I'm not going to stay here that long, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you care. Hit that notification bell to be notified. And if you haven't thumbs up this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. What are you waiting for, huh? What am I waiting for? Okay. When I'm tired, I get silly. When I'm tired, I get silly. Or sleepy, I get silly. But, I couldn't have soda until my dad came into my son's second birthday with Sierra Mist. So my dad actually put me on to Sierra Mist. I was like, oh, wow. I haven't had soda in years. And then he came in there with Sierra Mist. I was like, what? So I'm on the wagon because of my dad. Oh, man. Yep, he put me on Sierra Mist. Wow. And then they went and gone and changed it to something else, Starry. What the heck is that? Now I have no Sierra Mist. I mean, I still have the liter and the can. I guess I'll have to save those for what they call those? I forgot what they call that. Treasures? Not treasures. I don't know. But I'm gonna have to save those for keepsakes because they don't sell Sierra Mist anymore. I still got the bottle. Oh, and I love the cranberry splash Sierra Mist. That was delicious, for real. All right, y'all. Until next time, you have a blessed, safe, wonderful day. God bless. Peace. Until next time.